Very nice. We're drinking coffee this morning. What is going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Got your coffee? I got my coffee, or whatever it is you're drinking. Coffee with French vanilla creamer, my favorite. Let's see. Can't see no comments yet. Hi, how are you? How are you this morning? Great, great. Me too. I'm actually just waking up and moving about, so I figure I would come drink my morning cup of coffee with you guys. I think I'm going to do some decorating today. I am great. Thank you. Good morning so far. I've been up for about 47 minutes. Actually, it's just a blanket that I have over my shoulders. Thank you. I got this blanket for Christmas. It says like joy to the world, merry and bright, Merry Christmas, let it snow, jingle, very merry, holly jolly. But I use it to like keep me warm in the mornings, so I drape it over my shoulders. Thank you. It's a quiet morning. Are you drinking any coffee? or hot tea or whatever your preferred beverage is. Um, my living room, I have some Valentine stuff put up, but I'm not feeling my Valentine wall decor right now, so it might just move into my kitchen. I'm going to put my zebra decor up in my living room. So I have to go out to the shed. Okay. I have to go out to the shed and get my tote box that has that decoration in it. I have a few pieces right here. My main pieces. I have this one. This used to be a lamp, and I actually took it apart because I just like the statue part of it. So I have this piece. When I tell you guys that I'm in love with zebras, I'm not lying. This piece actually broke, but it's a clock. It used to have a bottom piece to it, but it came off. It fell off the shelf, but it's still pretty. I keep it hanging around. Then I got one more piece I'll show you. I just missed my zebra stuff. I want to put it all back up. I used to have two of these. I don't know what happened to the other one. Hey, Miranda. And then this is my biggest statue. I usually keep this sitting on the floor. Well, I had it sitting on the floor, but when my dog was a puppy, he kind of like chewed the ear right here a little bit. So I had to move it to the table. So this is my favorite piece. And then I have a whole tote in my shed. Thank you. Is it Donna? Is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you. I have tons more. I'm going to do a video on me decorating so you guys can really truly see how obsessed I am with zebras. The obsession is real. And I'm constantly looking for new zebra decor. Excuse me. No, that's not how you pronounce it. Well, I can just call you Grandma. That's what you say at the beginning of your video. Welcome to your stay at home grandma. Dee Dee. Okay. Next time you go live, I'll make sure that I'm in it so I can hear you say it. Or Dee Dee is fine. Nope, I'm off. I work I only work 4 days out of the week, 10 hours a day. So like, oh, I love gnomes. But, like, how it works at my job is me and the other girl, we alternate, so 1 month I work, and since I'm the only full-time employee, I work on Sunday, but, um, this month I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next month I'll work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So every other month I have the, like, Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and then I have I'm a receptionist at a spa. Gnomes are scary. I guess they kinda can be, but I love them for, like, yard decor and such and, like, the fairy gardens and that. No, not bad at all. It's so relaxing and, like, you really get to there's, like, hardly no stress. It's very quiet sometimes. Just, like sometimes it's so quiet, it's like, "Please, can I just talk to somebody?" 'Cause sometimes it gets very quiet. I want a fairy garden, and I think I have stuff that goes on my TV stand. I do. I have stuff that goes on my TV stand that's fairy that I got from the Dollar Tree last summer, I think, and it's like a mushroom house and some stuff. No stress. Houses like that. I love fairies, and I have a few gnome statues that are like they're like so tiny from the Dollar Tree. I hope they come back with that stuff this year for, like, springtime because that stuff was so cute. Luckily, I was able to find most everything they had. I do too, they're so pretty, and I have everything set up on my I switch my TV stand decor out every time I redecorate my house because I redecorate my house for the upcoming holiday. So, like I said, right now, it's all decorated in Valentine. Maybe I'll do, like, a view of it in my zebra decorating video to show you, like, what it looks like. Cause I don't know, excuse me, I'm going to, like, leave my little decorations up, maybe my signs, I don't know. "Hey, Madison, how are you today?" "You make a lot of things." She is real crafty, everybody should check out her channel, Miss Copeland. I am good, we are having a coffee morning chit chat. I have my coffee, what are you guys drinking on? What is your preferred beverage this morning? The the thing about that is you buy a couple things at a time, and then before you know it, because that's what happened to me, and then before you know it, you have enough decorations to decorate your whole house. Yep, I got my coffee with my French vanilla creamer. Your second cup of coffee, this is just my first. I just woke up maybe about an hour ago now, and I was like, "Oh, let me go live and have coffee with my friends." I'm going to have a challenge on making a Valentine's tree here with. Sure. Sure. I like making stuff too. I have everything. Well, I don't want to say everything. I have two things on the table ready for pocket letters. Yeah. My kitchen used to be like a little bit of everything, but I did have it decorated with like some roosters. I do too. I guess it just takes some time and practice because I'm not very crafty either. But if I want to make something, then once I sit down, I'm like think like, okay, what is it gonna look like after? What is it gonna look like? And then I just start making it, and most of the time they turn out well. My grandmother, when I was younger, had a cow theme in her kitchen, and the walls were yellow. Like when I say yellow, I mean like the color of the sponge yellow. And that was like one of the very first ones I ever made. I was like really proud that it came out that well. I'm going to be making Valentine's ones. I was going to start on them yesterday, but I procrastinated. Now I have to make them today. Hopefully, I wanted to play The Sims and kind of make like a finish making my video that I'm working on for that and get that uploaded. I'm trying to figure out a way I can do a video on making a pocket letter. Oh, thank you, Miranda. They're really cool. Um, they're like the plastic binder sheets that you have put like collectible baseball cards or whatever cards in. So it's got 3 rows of 3 pockets. So there's 9 pockets in total. And you just like decorate each pocket. And then you can, if you want, put like little embellishments and treats like behind them. So when they're looking at it, they see like all this gorgeous prettiness that you've made. And then when they turn it around, there's like gifts for them, little gifts like stickers or things like that on the reverse side. They're really cool and they're really fun to make. And honestly, they're not like that difficult. And you can use, like, you don't have to go out and, sorry, I'm just readjusting my table. You don't have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money. And they're very time consuming because, well, I know they're time consuming for me. I think the first ones that I ever made, I made 2, and it was like I started sitting down and I was making them, and I looked at the clock, and I think like 3 hours had passed on just making 2. 'Cause you want them to, I mean, not you specifically, but I am like, okay, I wanna make sure, like, everything fits in there nicely, and you can kinda decorate the front of them, and, you know, you just put your little twist on them. And like, All the ones that I have seen, they are so different from each other. Everybody just makes them so different. Excuse me. But they're gorgeous. And they're just then you just fold them up and stick them in the envelope and send them to your friend and they open it and it's just like joy and sunshine. Make somebody's day, you know? I wish I had one that I could show you guys, but yet. I'm from Michigan. I will definitely do a video on making one. And I know a lot of people on here on YouTube do like exchanges. So I sent one to Miranda in her um giveaway that she won from me. I think the spring ones are going to be gorgeous. I bought some paper. Let me go grab it. I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just had to go grab it off the table. Okay. Let's scoot y'all closer. Okay. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I picked up this paper. It's called my pocket letters. It's called Vintage Valentine, and it's got some beautiful sheets in there. So there's this one. You get like this one with heart. This one. Just this pink polka dot. This one. Thank you. I think this is my favorite. And I don't even know what it says on there. But it's got like, this is another pretty floral one. It's got a lot of pretty ones. This one. But I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I also got, and I've been wanting a paper cutter. Now it's not that big, but I mean, these sheets will fit perfectly inside of here. I'm showing the wrong side. These papers will fit perfectly in here so I can cut them. And I need one of these anyway. And this was only $7.99. Plus I had a 40% off coupon for Hobby Lobby. This was $7.99. This was $6.99. But it was like less than $10 for both with that coupon. Tuesday morning. I think there's a Tuesday morning, um, but it's not close to me. It's about 45 minutes away. Walmart has these too, and I think they have a bigger one that's like $10. Hobby Lobby did have a bigger one of these. It was $11.99, but I don't need the big ones, so I just got the smaller one. So I'm going to use that paper in my pocket letters, and then I just got a couple things from Dollar Tree to put in there too, like these little sticker hearts and these foam hearts and these sticker ones, and then I have a crap ton of stickers. And then I got some washi from Dollar Tree too. I guess this live just turned into a haul. But I can't wait to see how these Valentine ones are gonna turn out. Like, what do they have at Tuesday morning? At Tuesday morning, you've been buying lots of washi and stickers. I got my doggy sitting next to me, my mean dog. Him is a mean dog, aren't you? You're mean. You want to say hi to the people? No? You want to be mean? Okay. He wants to be mean. He's looking at me right now like, don't touch me. So is it kind of like the same lines of Hobby Lobby? Why are you looking at me like that for? You're a mean dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Royal. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You see him's head? Oh, there him is. Oh, don't knock my table over. Don't knock my table over, Riley. They can't get their bone because it's stuck underneath my table. Get your bone. Good morning. We got our coffee. What are you drinking on? Might be a little nip in this coffee. I don't know. Hobby Lobby has a lot of cool stuff. They have like home decor and stickers and scrapbook paper and stamping and planning and um um like fabric and fake plants and vases and they have everything there. Picture frames and stuff like that. Is it Raina? Is that how you say it? Raina? Aw, it's no fun when they have fevers. I feel bad for babies with fevers. Yeah, kind of. I think Hobby Lobby has more home decor and like DIY things than Joanne. Yay! Such a pretty name, Raina. It's a nice one. Radney is building two computers for a couple of family members, so he's looking at computer things on the computer website that he gets all of his stuff from. Yeah, I believe if it is a Tuesday morning, it is like 45 minutes away from me. But like, how are their prices on their crafting stuff, Miranda? It looks like space age tower. But are you gonna like that light shining through? Actually, it's not that bright. It's not. I mean, it's probably not as bright as the one blue light that's on that one. That's tolerable. That's not that bright. So plus, we have the curtain in front that closes it, like dims it out anyhow. Yay! I have right up the street from me, there's a Joann Fabrics, there's a Bed Bath& and Beyond. Good morning, welcome to the 9 Cali Bears. How are you this morning? Cheers with my coffee. Ooh, dollar washi, 8-pack for $3.99. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I ever went to Michael's to get some stuff there a few different times, not very often. Just because I think Michael's is a little pricey on their stuff, but I guess they always have coupons you can use. But Hobby Lobby is like literally right up the street, so it's easier. Also, there's a Dollar Tree right up the street, and a Big Lots, and a Meijer, and a Walmart, and a Dollar Tree. I already said that. A Dollar General, don't fall, and a Family Dollar. So I'm pretty close to all those. So I don't. The Dollar Castle's not that far from me either. Actually, Dollar Castle and Michael's are right next to each other. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too, Raina. Yes, everything is so close. Like within how far is that one Walmart by where Kelly used to live? Like 4 miles up the road? No, that's like 2. 3 miles maybe? 3 or 4 miles vicinity around me. I have two Walmart, one Meijer, two Big Lots, about five Dollar Trees, a Dollar Castle. I mean, there's so much. There's so much. Oh, that black wallet. What do you need change? Oh, there's a ton of change at the bottom of my purse. Oh, there's probably 95 cents at the bottom. But there's so much traffic. It's like you have to go out at the right times because I do live off like a main street, like a main road. So there's so much traffic. And I live right by a major intersection. So you have to go like at the perfect time because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in traffic. And I hate being stuck in traffic. But there are back ways you can take. But I like to take, the quickest way to get there, especially if I'm on. Oh my gosh. You should go shopping at one. You might find some good stuff there. Yeah, I know they have yes, make every dollar stretch. Okay. I was thinking like I really didn't want to get out of the house today, but I was just thinking I might need to go to the Dollar Tree. And for no reason. I watched if you watch Cheap Crafty Girl, I love her videos. She put up a Dollar Tree haul not too long ago and she found some really good stuff. So I want to see. I like now Dollar Tree, don't get me wrong. I like their signs that they put out for like the holidays and the seasons. Whoa. But I think their gift bags outdo their signs. So if you find the right gift bag, you can always turn it into a picture. So that's what I wanna do. I wanna go look through their gift bags and see if I can turn any into, picture frame or picture frame. See if I can turn any into pictures. Plus, I need to get a few picture frames anyhow for the calendar that I hauled a few hauls back for my kitchen decor. Yes, it is so easy to get hooked at the Dollar Tree. The bags make such pretty pictures. And I believe I got that idea from Cheap Crafty Girl. I don't think I ever made like seen her make a picture out of a bag, but I did it for Christmas. I should have made a video and I didn't, but I did it for Christmas with some snowman bags that they had, and they turned out amazing. They look like, I mean, you couldn't even tell that they were, that they once were gift bags. But I seen that she hauled some really pretty gift bags. Actually, believe it or not, I'm like on a really strict budget. Um, it's hard. It's really hard, but I have, all the bill money set, you know, the bills get paid on this day, da 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 da, da, and then whatever's left, I just, okay, this is how much I have to spend for shopping, and then this is how much I have to put back. So I try not to spend all the shopping money at Dollar Tree, but it's hard. And when I go to the Dollar Tree, I go there, and I know this is hard too, but I go there thinking, okay, like this is the stuff that I need, da 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 da. And then I will look around and I will shop Dollar Tree and I will be in there for a good hour, maybe hour and a half. And I will put things that I like and things that I want to buy into the shopping cart. And as I'm walking around, I'm thinking in my head, like, do I really need this? So I might have like $30 worth of stuff in my cart at Dollar Tree. By the time I get up to the cash register, I might have $15 worth of stuff because I'm just thinking like, do I really need this? I don't really need this. And I'll put it back. And then, okay, and then I'll go through and tally everything up. No, I don't use coupons. And then I'll think like, do I really need this notebook? Yeah, it's cute, but do I really need it? No, I don't need it. If it's here next time, I'll get it. And that's how I shop at Dollar Tree. And then if I go to the Dollar Tree the next time and that notebook is there, I'll get it. Or sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll wait until like the 3rd or 4th trip to the Dollar Tree, and if I still see it there, then it's like, okay, it's time for me to have this. So then I'll take it. But that's usually how I shop. I usually go in there and I'll be like, "Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this." And then as I'm walking through, I'll be like, "Do I really need this stuff? Do I really need this stuff?" Do I really need this stuff? No, no, no. See, I've been to the Dollar Tree quite a few times, and every time I go right straight to the Valentine's stuff. I get a lot for friend mail too. I do put a lot back. And when I see people haul it, it makes me want it, but then at the same time, it's like, yeah, but do you necessarily need it? I don't need it. So, like the makeup bags, I didn't get the makeup bags. I've seen them multiple times at my Dollar Trees, but I didn't get them because I have so many makeup bags. I've been subscribed to Ipsy for a long time, so I have a ton of makeup bags. So I don't need any more makeup bags. Yeah, they're cute, but I don't necessarily need them. The cupcake candles and everything that people haul and like the cappuccino candles and all that. I'm not a candle burner. I have the wallflowers from Bath and Body Works. I'm not really a candle person, so I don't haul those. Right. There's no need to have a cabinet full of makeup bags when you get one every month from Ipsy. And the thing that I like about Ipsy is you can subscribe and unsubscribe from them whenever you want. So I'll subscribe to them for say like 6 months, and then I'll unsubscribe for a couple months, and then I'll subscribe back for a few months, just depending on the money situation in that. So I do have quite a few Ipsy bags. I go with the list sometimes too, but I often find myself straying from that list. I know if I need to go there for like I get my sponges, I get like my sponges and batteries and stuff like that from there and cleaning supplies. So if I'm low on that stuff, I will put that stuff in the cart first and then I will look around. And then when I get up to the cash register, I will put the stuff that I absolutely need on the belt first, and then I will pick and choose through my cart. I'm one of those type of shoppers too. I will pick and choose through my cart at the register counter what I need, what I don't need, and by the end of it, I will be like, okay, these are the things that I don't want, and it's usually like 4 or 5 things. I don't see me and candles at the Dollar Tree. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time, they just don't smell good to me. I was wearing makeup for almost every day once I started this job at the spa, but I'm not like I have to be in the mood to wear it. I didn't think any of those really smelled that good. There was one that smelled good of the Valentine's Day candles, but again, I'm not a candle type person, so I didn't get them. The mason jar candle smelled good. The cupcake candle smells good. None of the Pillsbury candles smelled good to me. And I have wax burners, so um I use my wax burner. I get wax melts instead of candles and my wallflowers from Bath and Body Works. I love the wallflowers. And my cousin sells the Scentsy stuff, and I have a Scentsy burner. It's actually right back behind this picture right here. It should be on. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, they didn't smell good at all to me. Even the ones that people were saying smelled good, no offense, didn't smell good to me. My grandmother always wore lipstick up until Well, when she retired, I think that's when she stopped wearing it, but her, go-to color was from Wet n Wild, and it was like a bright pink, and she used to put it on every morning before she went to work. She was a registered nurse for my whole life, so 30 years, and, 30 well, I wouldn't even say that 30 years, I'd say probably about 25, 24 years maybe, and she retired. I love the wax burners, but that was the only thing she ever did. She only wore lipstick, she didn't wear any other type of makeup, she never had her nails painted, never, any jewelry or necklaces or anything like that. She did have this one necklace that she wore all the time, it was a gold cross that her brothers and sisters bought her when she did the service for my great grandma, her mother's, funeral. But every time you do your makeup, Miranda, it looks so cute. I was thinking I might film a makeup tutorial today. Not a tutorial, a makeup video today. I wanna use one of my new palettes and play around with, like, gold shadows. That's me, I'm, like, very simple, but sometimes I'm not. And I'd say, like, the last couple years that my grandma was alive, we had to put her in a nursing home. We just didn't have the means to, take care of her. She had, developed a large hematoma on her, um, I wanna say femur, and it made her to where she couldn't walk very well. I'm not big on blush, but I did convince her to let me paint her nails one time, like a soft pink color, and she let me paint them. And her nails to me always look so pretty. She always kept fairly decent long nails, and she always kept them shaped and, kept them shaped up and, filed and stuff like that. But I never seen her with paint on them, but she did let me paint them that one time, and it looks so pretty. She got so many compliments on her nails when they were painted, and then, she kept the nail polish on for, like, a couple weeks, and then she had me take it off. It takes a long time to put makeup on if you want to do, like, a full out glam look. I mean, it takes a lot, and it's a technique too, like, you have to do moisturize, then you have to prime, then you have to put the foundation on, then you have to put the concealer on, then you have to set the concealer, then you have to set the face, then you have to do the contour, then you have to do the bronzer, then you have to do the blush, then you have to do the eye, then you have to do the eyebrow, then you have to do the liner, then you have to do the lip, and it's like, whew, you're exhausted by the time you're done putting it on. And then you have to set it. I can't grow my nails out for nothing. I'm a nail biter, so that's why I put fake go get them done. But my nails are so thin and brittle that even if I try to grow them out, they don't stay. Hi, Nicole. And that's why I don't, um I like to bronze, I don't really care about the contour, and I don't really I forgot you gotta highlight, you gotta highlight. I don't, like, get all crazy. If I'm just doing a simple makeup, I slap on a BB cream, I put on some bronzer, I do use primer. So, I use a primer, I slap on a BB cream, I slap on some bronzer, I do a basic lid, some mascara, half the time, not even a lip, but if I do a lip, it's a nude lip, and that's it. I have bags, and my under eyes are ridiculous, so I do put a little bit of concealer, but I'm not crazy with the concealer. I don't, like, drag it down here in triangles. I just go, like, swoop one time with Shape Tape, swoop one time with Shape Tape, and that's it. But I have these bags under here that make it really hard to blend the concealer out, so even a basic look takes me an hour. And if I'm doing, like, an all glam look, then I will put highlight here, nose, there, wherever, Cupid's bow. Doing a high glam look for me is like the last makeup video I did. That's like glam, ultra glam for me. That's not normally maybe I'll film a base what I do for makeup, like my basic makeup look that I do, because that video that I put up a few videos ago was a high glam look. So I should do like a basic look. I never do my brows. My brows are so thick and dark anyhow, and plus Rodney, he don't like that. He don't mind the makeup and stuff, but he does not like the whole dark, thick, fake he calls them vampire brows. And when he sees people out that have brows like that, he's like, "What is the purpose?" So I don't do my brows. I just leave them natural. Just because they're so thick and dark anyway, they don't need to be any thicker. And plus I like the shape of them, so I'm not trying to make them like bleh. I don't even like to fill them in. I don't like the sharp edge brows. They look like stickers to me. Hello, crafty beauty diva. How are you? I'm still sipping on the same cup of coffee. It's just me and the dogs. Rodney went to go run some errands. I really want to go to Dollar Tree today, but I have so much stuff around the house that I need to do. Plus, I really shouldn't go to Dollar Tree, but I really want to, but I really shouldn't. Plus, I have so much stuff to do at the house. I need to finish the laundry and start pocket letters and go out to the shed and get my tote with the zebra stuff in it. Take down some Valentine's decorations, put some zebra decorations up. 5 years. It is exhausting to do all that, I'm telling you. It's like by the time you're done, you're just like, "When can I take this off now?" And I don't like to use the full coverage foundation. I have full coverage foundation. I have the Tarte Amazonian clay. It's too thick for me. I've been thinking about dyeing my hair. No, we get them every other weekend. They wanna be in a video so bad, but I don't wanna put them on. I like light to medium coverage. Well, my BB cream is, like, light to medium coverage. What color are you dyeing your hair? And I have the Born This Way foundation too, but to me, that's too thick. Oh, that's gonna be nice. I usually do like an auburn or a plum. And it's time because I got some gray hairs going on up here and girl, can't deal with it. I've thought about doing like cherry red, but I'm like, I'm too freaked out to do it. 'Cause I think it'll be too red. So I stick to like the maroons, the auburns, the like the rust colors, and sometimes I'll do like a plum. One time I did a blue black and I loved it. I think a red chocolate mix would look nice, Miranda. Or like a deeper red, I think would look nice too. Oh, Miranda, if you haven't noticed, I made you a wrench holder, a moderator, because sometimes we get them trolls, and sometimes I don't see them. My mom would never let me dye my hair while I was in school. I had to. She was like, "You have to wait until you know, are older, or whatever." But I never really had a need to dye it because I had really pretty like it's almost like it's not strawberry blonde, but it's like strawberry brown. I do have like natural red streaks that are in my dark hair anyhow, but I had really long hair when I was in school. Yeah, I hate my hair. I just don't do the grow out. Okay. But when I was in high school, I chopped all my hair off. Literally, it was like an inch long all the way around so I could spike it. When I first got the haircut, my hair when I was in high school was halfway down my back, but I always kept it in a ponytail. I never wore it down because I'm naturally a hot person, so it would just make me sweat, and I didn't like that feeling of it, like, being around, and so I always kept it in a ponytail, and my mom was like, "I'm sick and tired of" excuse me, "seeing your, hair in a ponytail, so I'm taking you, you're getting it cut, this and that." And when we got there was this lady getting the spike haircut, and I was like, "I want that haircut." Well, because my hair was so long, the lady was like, "Are you sure you wanna, like, go this short? Your hair is so long, you're going to freak out." And I was like, "I'm positive. I want my hair this long, like, I want it cut like that." So she cut it, but she kept it with some length, so I really couldn't spike it with the stuff that they were like, "Use the hair gel, use this, use that." Well, I really couldn't spike it, so I think it was, like, a week later, we went back, and I was like, "You gotta make this shorter because I cannot do anything with it." So okay. Definitely will do that. I didn't mean to bring my phone in here. It's still in my room. But then I was like, "You need to cut it shorter." So when she cut it, she's like, "Feel it." So I felt it and I was like, "Cut it shorter, cut it shorter." So it was literally like this long, all the way around my head, so I could spike it up how I wanted to, and that way I wouldn't have to go back every couple weeks and get it cut. But it was really, really short. And then last year, I got spontaneous and I was like, I want my spike back. So I had it cut back short to the spike. And then now I'm letting it grow out. So I'm in this like weird, I got a little zebra tail here. I'm in this weird transition from short to now it's kind of like medium length, I guess. But I can't really do nothing with it because I don't like the length of it. It's in layers and um yeah, it was. It was cute. It was real cute. It's in like so many layers and then one morning I woke up and I was like, "Ooh, let me give myself some bangs." So this is the grow out for the bangs thus far. So it's kind of like in a weird awkward stage and so what do I do? I basically keep it in a ponytail. I did wear it down yesterday, but it was getting on my nerves. I had to put it up eventually. Thank you. It is. It's very thick. It gives me a headache. It's been thick like my whole life. When I was younger, my mom would have to get it thinned out. Oh, come on, get together. That's what I don't like. I don't like it when it's in my face. And right now, because it's in this weird, I want it to be all the same length. So I just got to deal with it and let it grow out so it can be that way. So I try to put it in like a fancy zebra tail, but that never works for me. So that's what you get. Boom. We got some crazy zebra tails going on now, let me tell you. And this, like my bangs, because they don't stay up in the ponytail, I have to put hair clips in there to keep them out of my face. It's crazy. I like the dreads. I wanna hey, I wanna I want it to grow and like I don't want it to grow now. But Rodney said if I get it braided or put it in braids that um doesn't it looks like a water fountain, like a firework sparkler. I don't know. I look like a Who from Whoville. But Ronnie said if I get it braided, that it will grow faster. I don't know if that's true. And we have a hair braiding place down the street for me, and I do want to get it in like I think they're called zillions, but that costs us money. That I really just don't have that type of money to be like, here, can you braid my hair? I had my hair braided like that before, and I really liked it. So I kind of want to like I do want to do it again. So maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. I could probably have this one girl that I know, she braids hair. Um, she would probably do it cheaper than what the salon would do it. I call my ponytails zebra tails. I wanna get at least a couple videos filmed today at some point. I know I wanna do the decorating video, and I gotta work on pocket letters, so I'll probably do a pocket letter video. Basically, like, how I do pocket letters. My neck sweats so much, that's why I just don't like to keep it down because it, like, sticks to me, and I don't like that feeling when it sticks to you. I just don't like that feeling at all. But I like long hair. When I cut this time when I cut it and went to the spike, my hair was halfway down my back. Maybe not that long, it might have been, like, just past my shoulders. Well, it came to yeah, it was, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches past my shoulders, so pretty long, a little less than halfway down my back. You know, I was just thinking I've been thinking about this for, a little while now, because I think I, like, just right now reached 200, someone had just subscribed and it made 200 subscribers. But when I reached 150 subscribers, I waited a couple weeks before I posted my giveaway. Yeah, it does. In the summertime, it sucks. And my hair, like right now, it fits into a clip perfectly. Okay, cool. Have fun drinking your coffee, and thanks for stopping by. Are you going to be doing a video with the Valentine's Day tree? One quick question before you go. Okay, it was fun visiting with you too. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So anyway, what I was saying was I waited a couple weeks before I did my 150 subscriber giveaway because probably go through this too, but I didn't want to put a video up right when I hit 150 because I might not have been 150 the next day. I might have been like 148 or 149. I noticed that it fluctuates, and it doesn't really bother me, but I'm like, why would people unsubscribe? Even if you don't watch the video, why would you unsubscribe? Once I subscribe, this is the point I'm trying to get you. Once I subscribe to your channel, I will never unsubscribe. I'm a permanent 100% subscriber to your channel. And because I am subscribed to so many people, I have to watch videos in like sections. So like one day I'll watch 5 or 6 videos, different videos. The next day I'll watch 5 or 6 videos. The next day I'll watch 5 or 6 videos. And It's just really hard to get to everyone. And the same thing as far as like commenting on people's comments on my videos. I try to comment back to everyone, but sometimes I can't comment back to everyone, but I at least will put a thumbs up on their comment and excuse me, and like the heart on that comment as well. But just know that if I am watching the videos, but I might not always have a chance to leave a comment, but I always do give a thumbs up. That's another thing I was gonna say too. I am watching everyone that I'm subscribed to. Sometimes I leave a comment, sometimes I don't, but I always leave a thumbs up. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. It just depends on the time that I have. And I know it only takes like a couple seconds to leave a comment, but that could be a couple seconds into someone else's video. I don't know. So if I'm watching like 5 or 6 videos in a day, I might not always comment on your video, but you will always get a thumbs up. But I do try to comment on all the videos that I watch, at least thanks for sharing or something like that, just to let you know that I've been there. But I do, it's hard to keep up with all the subscribers, like all the people, because I subscribe to everybody that subscribed to me as well, on top of the ones that I've already been subscribed to before I started my channel. So it's like it's a lot to watch everybody, but I do get you all in, trust me. And especially on the live chats, I try to be in everyone's live chat just to show that I've been there when I can catch them. Now, like on days like today when I'm not really doing much, and sometimes I'm like, the other day I was back and forth between like 3 live chats. It was crazy because ever since they came out with the new rules for YouTube, I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to go live, which I'm mad about it. I actually like the live feeds better just because it's real-time interaction, and I love that. I love being able to interact with you guys anyway, but I like the real-time interaction. It's hard to do that. It's hard to keep up with watching videos when you're subscribed to so many. I'm probably subscribed to over 1,000 people. So put you guys in a little more. There we go. I did have good lighting at the start of this video, and now it's probably about to rain, so that's going to keep me from going out to the shed to getting my tote. I keep sinking down in my couch. I'm trying to tired sometimes. So. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love everybody's videos. Yeah, if especially if you work too, it's really hard to keep up with the whole YouTube thing. Okay, I need to go get my phone, but I'll wait. So I can get you on Instagram. On the days that I work, I'm working 9:30 to 7:30. So that's like my whole day. So sometimes I can watch videos while I'm at work if it's slow. I might be able to get 2 or 3 videos in maybe. That's the only thing about hair color is you have to put it on and then wait. Well, like when I work, my whole day is gone because I'm working. I have to be there at 9:30, and I get off of work at 7:30, and it depends on also if we have a client that's past that, sometimes I might not get off until 8. So, I wake up in the mornings at 7, have my coffee, get ready for work, whatever, da da da. Leave my house at 9, make it to work by 9:30. I'm there all day. If I get off at 7, I'm usually home by 8. If I get off at 8, I'm home by 8:30. I have to come home, sometimes cook, sit down, spend time with Rodney. We watch TV. And by 10, 11 o'clock, I'm ready to go to bed. So that really gives me no time for 4 days to do any YouTube at all. I might, when I get home, depending on what me and Rodney has going on, I might watch a couple videos while I'm laying in bed. But see, I like working nights into the early morning. That doesn't bother me because I'm technically not a morning person as long as I've been working at spa for almost a year and I've been on this schedule for almost a year. You would think that I'd be used to mornings. I don't like mornings. I'm just not a morning person. So I would rather work like 5 to something or um I'd rather work in the evening. I've been thinking about making a job move here recently, but I'm so comfortable where I'm at and it's so easy and it's so laid back and everything. I just decided, I mean, I've not decided yet, but I'm kind of just content where I'm at. So when I first started there, I was only part-time. I was only working 3 days a week, still at 10 hours. But I was looking for another job because I needed full-time work. And when I told my boss that I was looking for full-time work, she's like, "What can I do to keep you here because you're such a good worker?" And I was like, "Well, you could put me at full time and have me doing things." So basically, one day out of the week, I do like assistant type work, and then 3 days out of the week, I'm a receptionist at the spa. But on Sundays, I do assistant type work. So I do like all her little things that she can give me to do, like working on certain business stuff. So I guess I'm like a receptionist slash owner assistant because she owns the place. So I assist her in things that she needs to be done. And I'm also working at the reception, or working at the desk. So I love evenings. That's how I felt when I worked at Big Lots, honestly. I didn't work I worked at Big Lots 8 hours, but 5 days out of the week, I got 2 days off, but I worked there for almost 6 years. I was a manager there. I worked in every single department in Big Lots, and, I felt like I was at work more than I was at home, and it was kinda, like, taking a toll on me because my grandma was in the nursing home. I couldn't be with her as much as I wanted to be, and then when she passed away, I kinda, like, really beat myself up over it because I felt like I should have been there more. Okay, I can't talk about that. I'm gonna start crying. But Big Lots just took a lot. it took a lot of things away from me, and I told myself that I would not let that happen again. Like, I have to put me and my family first, and I'm not gonna let a job take control over me, and that's why I like the spa, because I do get 3 days off, sometimes 4 if I don't wanna work on Sunday, but I do get the time off that I can spend for myself and with my family. So that kinda, like, keeps me from not going anywhere else. Yeah, that's how I feel. There was so many people that slacked off at Big Lots, and I always felt like I was taking up the slack. Especially it was a love-hate relationship with me and Big Lots, honestly. It was a love-hate relationship. And like I said, I worked there for almost 6 years. When I got hired in as a cashier/recovery person, and then I transferred to a different store, and they offered me to help out work in the furniture department, which gave me more hours, so I was 100% on board with that, and then they promoted me to, customer service, which gave me even more hours, so I was okay with that, and then they put me at full-time customer service, and then I went to management. I went to management and full-time within my first 6 months there, and I'd say for the first 4 years no, I wouldn't even say 4 years. I'd say for the first 3 years, I actually enjoyed my job. Then they transferred me, um well, the whole thing when I moved to this other store, they moved that store manager to a different store, and we got a different store manager, which she was the one that promoted me to that promoted me to management, but then they closed that store down, and me and the furniture manager were left to close it, with her just basically overseeing and making sure we were doing whatever, but we were there closing that store. Then they transferred me to a different store that was going to be opening soon, so that was working for another manager, which she was really nice. I loved working at that store. And then they transferred me over to a different store with the same boss that promoted me to manager, and everything was going fine and dandy. I worked at that store for 4 years, and towards the end, it started being too much. I went from associate manager to, they got rid of associate manager and put it just as a lead position, so I went from associate manager to a lead position, then I went to furniture manager. No, they changed associate manager to DTS lead, which is direct to stock, which is freight and stocking. But they they felt that I wouldn't do good in there. That was like the only weak spot in that store was putting out freight. Switched me in the furniture manager department. In the furniture department, that's where I was at my happiest. And then the DTS lead got hurt, and she went off on a medical and never like she couldn't come back. So then they put another person in there. She got fired. They put another person in there. He got fired. They put another person in there. He got fired. And then my boss was like crying to me and like, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't keep a DTS lead, this and that, da da da. Will you please try it and beg me? And so I was like, okay, I'll try it. I don't want to fail. She's like, you're not going to fail, this and that, da da. So they switched me over to DTS lead. And when you know it, I got fired. So that was the end of that road. But I got fired on some personal bullshit. pardon my language, because me and the store manager were not getting along about the last year and a half that I worked there, just because I was tired of taking she was a bully, talked down to you. She tried I'm not one to easily be intimidated, okay? And she was like in your face all the time. And I'm like, whoa, no, that's not happening. And so I would like go, we would go back and forth. And she did something. I ended up calling corporate on her and she got pissed. And then it was basically like now she was just looking for reasons to get rid of me. And there was just so much tension between us. I 100% believe working at Big Lots caused me to miscarry. I was just, after that happened, I was so pissed off at the job. I just didn't want to be there anymore. I had no love for it anymore. And I just wanted to go anyway. So being let go from there was a blessing in disguise. But I was like really upset because I had invested so much time and so much of my life and so much of my worth into that company for them to just do me like how they did. And it was horrible. It was horrible. And but it was really a blessing in disguise because then I got the job at the spa and it was like I was happy. But that's when I told myself I will never ever put all my whole self, my whole worth, my 100% or anything like that into a company because now I feel like if you do that, they're just going to take advantage of you. That's how this boss was. She was like on the verge of being let go. And I don't know why they were keeping her. See, the thing about it is that we had this hotline that we could call if we were having any problems with anything that was going on in the store. And I actually called the hotline on her to complain. And I actually called the hotline on my district manager because she was just rude and mean and hateful. So both of them together were just, I think, in cahoots and trying to get rid of me after I called on them. But I mean, to me, because they were like, "Do you want to call on anonymously?" And I'm like, "No," because they're gonna know who called anyway, based on the situation. So I never called anonymously, but I was never afraid to call. And I think because I challenged them, they didn't like that. So they're like, "We got to get rid of this threat." More or less because they knew that you're not gonna talk to me like that and you're not gonna treat me like that because I'm not the one. Like I will come back at you. So and to me, I'm like, if you have a problem with me, you need to talk to me. And she would spread rumors and she would talk crap about me, behind my back to all the other employees. But luckily, I was like this with all my employees, and they would come back and tell me. And then when I would confront her, because I would go to her and I'd say like, "Why are you saying this stuff about me?" She would be like, "I didn't say nothing." And I'd be like, "Whatever. I know you're talking shit. If you have a problem with me, come and tell me to my face. Like, don't be a coward." You know what I mean? I don't like that. Be 100% upfront with me, and I will be 100% upfront with you. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you, "Hey, I don't like you." Or I'll be like, "Don't talk to me," or something like that. That's just how I am, like, in real life. I'm not fake. I don't beat around the bush. I'm 100%. And I think I expect that back, and it frustrates me because not everybody is like that. Like, that's just normal life. People do talk stuff about you behind your back. And it's like it's ridiculous, but that's what it is. All right. See you later, Miranda. If you work tonight, have a good night at work. And thank you for coming and chatting and drinking coffee. This is The longest cup of coffee I've ever had. But it's worth it. I wish they would have told this boss to retire, honestly. Bye. Guys, if you haven't checked out Miranda's channel, you should check her out. She's awesome. You guys are all awesome. Check out each other's channels. Subscribe to each other. I got a little worked up telling that story. I'm like sweating now. I got a song stuck in my head like California knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but it is. All right, I will check out your Instagram to see how your hair turned out. Thank you for stopping in and chatting. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. I think I'm going to get off here too because I cannot procrastinate anymore. And I only have one sip of coffee left. And it's all gone. Now I just wanted to come on and have a morning coffee with you guys. This is my first morning afternoon live. And it was great. I enjoyed everybody that was here. But I am going to get off of here and do some film some other videos and just get moving. I need to get moving. So, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I would go live again. I gotta have my coffee. I think I'm gonna have one more. But maybe I'll go live again this evening. So, I don't know, maybe 7-ish I might go live again. So if you want to come and join me on that live, maybe I'll do like a live pocket letter thing. So maybe we can do that. Maybe we'll have a glass of wine that time. But thanks everybody for stopping in that stopped in. I enjoyed it. Excuse me. Excuse me. I enjoyed talking with you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys this evening, hopefully. I really want to go live again. So I'll see you guys this evening. And don't forget to keep your stripes. I love you guys. And have a good day. Bye.